Hello and welcome to Buckman's Model Mania. Today we're going to continue working on the Disney Dollhouse. We're going to be working on stage 3, and just to make it a little bit easier to get the parts out and not fight with the cardboard, I've already removed the cardboard backing from this part, and underneath here were these two bases, and I think that this is going to be how you hold up the door once it's or the door frame once it's complete. You go ahead and set those up there. It does say you will not use them. It does say in the book that you won't use them until the next stage. So now let me get the parts out of here, and maybe I should have done these when I did the paper, but maybe not. Came off pretty good. So in here we've got the windows, we've got some frame parts, we got to have a mirror, two little nails that are going to be, I'm sure, going to be used to manufacture the window. I mean, it's not the window, but the mirror. Let me go ahead and grab one of these little tin plates, put it over here, grab another one, and we will put all the honey pot pieces in. Come on. This is pretty good. This is solid. I'm curious. This screwdriver is magnetized. The honey pot is not magnetized, or is not metal, or at least not a ferrous metal, but it is plenty heavy. So we got the 3 honey pots, and I'm pretty sure, oops, at least I hope, there is plastic covering that, because if not, it's all scratched up, covering the mirror. Let me go ahead and open the book up and make sure I've got everything. Okay, so it shows that these 2 honey pots, 2 honey pots have tops, 1 does not. I will probably glue the tops on. If I had the glue dots that that Kevin over the Nexus is using, I wouldn't have to worry about that. But I haven't ordered any yet. We have the feet for the mirror, cross member, 2 legs on the side, frame, and then let me double check, because I believe these parts all get saved for the next issue. Yes, they do. You've got your 2 window panes, your 2 panels, the entire door frame assembly, or window frame assembly. So I'm going to set that off to the side, and we'll bring it back in stage 4, or issue 4. So let's go ahead and start building what we build in this issue. So the first thing it has you do, and it does show that there is a plastic coating on the mirror. Oh, I like that. That is really cool. It's how I think it is. There's a plastic cover on the mirror, and I believe, let me see. I was thinking that the nails were going to hold this in. They are not. Actually, what we do is we run a bead of glue on here, and I'm guessing that is super glue. Again, I'm not going to use super glue when I don't have to. I don't think I'll need super glue on here. Let's see if I can get that to peel. Come on. I feel it starting to catch on my thumbnail. Okay, there we go. Started almost. There we go. We go ahead and get rid of that. And that is really sharp. So this is going to go in here like this. And what I'm going to do, instead of putting the glue on the front side where it could come out, could seep out, I will use super glue. Just thought about it, how I'm going to do it. Got my pin vise over here. So I'm going to put a drop of super glue here. Wow, that dried really clear, and I think that was actually no, that wasn't super glue. That was the weld bond that I got out yesterday. So we're going to put the super glue in on here. Set this over here. I always set it off to the side. Let it settle. Let the glue run back down inside, so that my tip does not end up really trashed, and I can use the same tip the whole way through without having to replace it because the glue has clogged it up. So instead of putting the glue on the front, I'm going to put it on the back, kind of let it seep between the mirror and the wood. So that should pretty quickly bond itself to where it's not going to come out. Just something I thought about. I prefer not to put the glue on any clear plastic if I can avoid it, because it can craze the plastic. I'm just running a slight bead around the edge. Continue on around here. Just curious how that's going to end up working with the nails. They should be okay. I don't think the nails will go all the way through into here. But now, when this dries, the mirror will be sitting in there nicely. Go ahead and set the glue off to the side here. It should be long enough. I should be able to close this. So the next thing it says to do is get these nails. Open the package. Dump them into here. Just looking. It does not say anything about gluing nails or anything like that. Just looking at this, there's a little bit. Both of them have, and I'm not sure if it was by design or not, but both of them are a little bit weird on one side, and on the other, the hole is completely clear. I'm going to go ahead and take the nail and put it in on the side that's completely clear. Actually, this isn't even a nail, it is just a peg. So start that. Oh yeah. With the distance that sticks out, it is not going to interfere with the mirror at all. So we're going to take the other one. We're going to do the same thing. Get this out of the way. Then it tells you to take these. I'm going to turn the mirror around now. It should stay in place. It tells you to take these and put them into the hole in the side of the frame. That hole right there. It actually is pretty tight fit, so the pin should not come out. Same thing on this side. Come on, go in there. Go in your home. It says to take this assembly, See if I can get it to all stay together in one spot. Put a little bit of glue on and then put, okay, so we're going to glue this on and then we're going to put the legs on. So hopefully after sitting here for a little bit, this glue is still relatively, or it's not clogged, basically. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go around the edge, or the bottom of the pin, the flat area. And this, they say to use a toothpick to do this. The needle that is on top of this glue bottle basically lets you use it as if it is a toothpick. And I don't know, did not read it, but I'm pretty sure what it says based on just looking at the picture. Because it's got the ends of this circled, and I'm pretty sure what it's saying is those two flat areas, make sure they are to the front. So we're going to put this on here. Come on. I've actually didn't really mean to, it just kind of happened, but the mirror is now swung out of the way. That leg just popped off and everything is going south. So this leg is on. We get this pin back in. Hold that pin in. Get this leg back on here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and pause the camera for a couple minutes while this sets up so that I don't have to fight with it and don't have it falling off. So I'll be right back. Okay, so it's been a couple minutes. I'm hoping that will stay. Just looking at the legs, the feet, I guess is what you'd call it. I'm looking to see. It does not appear that there's any difference on which side. So I'm going to put a little bit of glue in here. And a little bit of glue in here. And that's what that flat spot is for. That inset is so that you have a spot where you'll glue it and it will stay in that spot. And I think this is just regular Elmer's glue, where I should be using the weld bond at this point, or maybe even super glue. So we're going to get this back on here. We're going to get the mirror back in where it's supposed to be. I'm going to find a way to set it up so that it will stay together. Once it sets, it's good. Okay, this is not playing nice. I'll be back. I'm going to have to put this together off screen. Okay, so it took a little bit of playing with it, but I got it together. I'm just going to set it here, try and not disturb it at all so that it'll set up, because it's not wanting to stay together. I will let you know I did put super glue onto the feet. Go ahead and get these out of the way while I move that over there. And we'll come back at the end of the video and take a look at that. Let me go ahead and put these over here as well. And it says here it's finished. It's a little bit off. I'm not too happy with how it's going together. Let me see if I can put something right there to kind of set everything straight. And we'll press on from there. The rest of this should be no problem, because the rest of this is all going to be wood to wood. And so it's showing, let's go ahead and get these pieces out of here. What it's showing is that the pieces have got to fit kind of tongue and groove together. Just looking, this is going to be the top. Okay, it's going to fit, they're going to fit kind of like that together. But let's go ahead and make sure that everything looks good. So we have the interior, we have the exterior. So this is going to be the interior, this is going to be the exterior. The flat is going to be the exterior. These are going to go on here like that, with this being the exterior and this being the interior. I think. I'm just looking. Oh no! Wait a minute. Let me look at this, because I want to make sure I do not mess this up. Kind of can't mess it up, because these will only go on here one way. Oh, there's why. Interesting. That's where the problem is. I'm trying to push this. I'm trying to put it on the wrong end. There are two ends here. You got the shorter end, this part, and the longer end, that part there. That longer part is going to go on the top. The shorter part is going to go down there on the bottom, and that makes the whole world of difference on how this is going to go together. So in it shows doing all four of these pieces, cross members, right off the bat. And the way they have you do it is you want to put glue on, not on this top, not on this surface here, but down in here, this top surface, and down here. So let me go ahead and put some glue in here. And there's going to be plenty of glue. Not sure why it shows on here, the top surface here. One thing about putting the glue on here is it will also lubricate it a little bit, so that when you push gently and carefully, get it firmly in there, get it square. That's not square. Hang on. That should be square. Looking, I'm trying to think where I have I actually have a square for wooden kids. So let me pause real quick. Get one. I've got two of them. I'm gonna get one. I need this to be square as possible. So I will be right back. Okay, I looked all over the shop, except in the last place, of course, that I looked was where this was. And so you can see what I'm talking about. It's a square to make sure that these are perfectly square, obviously. Not going to be able to do the last one, but that last one should work out well when I put the, it'll have to flex a little bit if the bottom is off. So we're going to do the next one here. And I'm not going to put any glue on the top here. So like I said, it doesn't really make any sense. I'm going to put it down in the groove and on this side, and away we go. Doesn't make any sense to put it on the top, because it's just going to end up on the outside. So this is what I wanted to do. Is when I have this, I then take it, push it on here, clean the excess off of here before it sets, and then take this square and make sure it is squared up, clean this off in here as well. We'll do the same thing on the next one. Oops, I got some glue where I didn't mean to on the outside. Do this next one. That one went in really easy. Should be able to take it from the inside almost. Oops, I just bumped it. Square's not going to sit all the way down there, but it's also going to let me square it up on the end here. I know I'm saying square a lot. Probably a drinking game by now if Ian's watching. That one does not look right. So let's double check. And it is not. You can see it's very slightly off. That was actually the easiest one to go in. Go ahead and get this out of the way and screw it up when I lift it up. Let's try getting it out of there this way instead. Okay, so the next thing it says to do is to line up the bottom. The bottom is going to go on here like this. You need to make sure they say to point out to make sure that these holes, there's identical holes on the bottom. They need to be on the same side. So this has got to be like this. And then you just do the same thing, except for all four of them at once. You go ahead and get the glue in here for these. And it just I happen to remember just enough of my high school French tip. Read a little bit of what is in there, what it says. Nothing intelligible, but enough to realize from looking at the pictures as well that this is how it's going to have to be. So we're going to start down here at this end. See if we can get that to go on there. Being careful not to snap anything. Slide in there. There we go. You can see this is going together pretty well. And when I push, it's trying to shift a little bit. So what I'm going to do is gently use my micro ball peen hammer that I use for ship modeling. Push everything square, push it all together, set it face up like this. Check and make sure we're a little bit off here. That should be the same on the bottom. So everything is squared up. There's that magic word again. So we can start putting on these other trim pieces. So it's A and B. Okay, so A are the full-size ones. I think that says B. Is it B? Yeah, it is B. And then you have B. The A's are these ones here. And the B's are these half-height ones. So we're going to take the four A's. We're going to go here, 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 here. And we're going to put the B's here and here. So let's go ahead and throw some glue in all of these spots. I will actually be pressing right on to not in this video, but in the next video for the Disney house, I will be pressing right on to the stage 4, which we finish this door off, so that I want to make sure that I don't have to fight with this thing at all when it is getting completed. So we're going to take the first one, push it in like that, wipe off the excess glue. We'll take the second one, do the exact same thing. We have the edges there that are a little bit thinner. Push that in there like that. Make sure everything is squared up. There's that magic word again. Everybody drink. There's a little bit of glue extra there. This one here, exactly the same way. And then this one. And then these two bottom ones. They all fit in there exactly the same way. Just making sure that everything is pushed down tight. I know there's going to be some tolerance, but I like these things to be as close to perfect as I can get them. So just because it looks like this one's sticking up just a hair, I'm going to knock everything tight. This one needs to go in just a hair. Let's go that way. We'll check on this side, do the same. Nope, no need to. Everything's in there. Check it again. It is slightly twisted, just a hair. Squared up, get that piece down. It's telling me that these two can go a little bit further on. Check it one last time. Perfect. So we'll bring these parts back over. And these are going to go into the windows here. The doors are going to go on here. Now let's check and see how Mr. Mirror is doing. It's no longer flopping all over the place, and it actually kind of is adjustable, but it wants to hang straight down. A little bit wobbly fingers here, sorry. But that's together now. And I think if it comes down to it, yeah, I can see it here. It's shifting just a hair. Let me set it back down. If it's not solid at the end when everything is said and done, what I'll do is I will put a drop of super glue in the mirror piece and, you know, put the pins in then, because the pins are spinning pretty easily inside the posts as well. So we have all these parts going together in the next issue. And these doors will fit in here like that. They're a little bit tight. If they won't swing easily, may have to do a little bit of adjustment. But for now, the doors are together, and it's not like the doors are going to be something that you're opening and closing all the time. So I hope you're enjoying this. I waited a while for this. I'm ecstatic that I've got it. I'm enjoying it immensely. It reminds me I got to get back on the Moomin House, because the Moomin House is just like this. It's a wooden kit, so it takes a little bit of effort, a little bit extra effort over your normal Partworks to get done. So, like and subscribe. hit the bell icon to be notified of whenever I post new content. Come on over to Hobby Time Modelers on Facebook, YouTube, and Discord. Links will be in the description. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Have a great day. Have a great day tomorrow. And I will see you in the next video.